So how to apply for an adult passport in Canada. So in here you have choices to do. So when do you need your passport? So like for 2 business days or less, you can go to the passport office with urgent pickup service. So no need of appointment. You just need to provide a proof that you need the passport. Like for example, you have your airline ticket, but there's an extra fees applied to that. So for 3 to 45 business days, you can go to the passport office or Service Canada Center with a 10-day processing. So this is by appointment or walk-in. So you must provide also a proof that you need the passport. So processing may take up to 2 weeks plus the mail time. So for those who are not in a hurry, so it can be 46 business days or more. So go to a regular Service Canada Center by appointment or walk-in. You can apply by mail, so you can send your application through mail. Okay. Okay, so since we will apply for a regular apply for passport for 46, so we'll click on that. So as you can see in here, so these are you need to complete the form, get your supporting document and 2 passport photos, and find a guarantor and 2 references. So if you can see in here, you can apply in person or by mail. So we try to apply by mail. So you click on Ontario. So what your most recent passport? So none of the above. So this is the first time to apply for a passport. So you need to download this form. So just click this link. You can download the form. Get all the required document and your passport photos. So find a guarantor and 2 references. Submit your application and pay your fees, and then get your passport. So this is the complete. So this is complete the form. So just download this link. So let's see here. You got all the necessary document and get your passport. So proof of Canadian citizenship. So you need to send the original document. For example, either a birth certificate or citizenship certificate. So it need to be original document. Another one is a document to support your identity. So this will be like, for example, your um, driver's license. So you can photocopy your driver's license, so front and back. So 2 identical passport photos. To be sure that your guarantor must also sign on the back of one of your photo. And then, okay, so find a guarantor and 2 references. So your guarantor, so one of your passport photos and all the copies of, so your application, you need a guarantor to sign in. So the guarantor need to sign into your application and one of your passport photos and the copy of your supporting identity document. So they need to sign on those documents. So for the 2 references to include on your application, so your references must have known you for at least 2 years. So your references cannot be a family member or not your guarantor. So the guarantor, they cannot be your references, so it should be different. So submit your application and pay your fees. So this is where you send through mailing address and courier. You can send it to this address. So paying your fees, you need to pay depend on what services you are getting. So fees and method of payment. So we can click on here. to pay your fees. So for 5-year adult passport is 120 Canadian dollar, and for the 10-year adult passport it's $160. For child passport it's $57. Okay, so these are the expedited services fees. So urgent pickup is 110. So express pickup within 2 or 9 business days, so $50 additional fees. So standard or pickup on or after 10 business days is $20. Weekend or statutory holiday services, weekend or 355. So those are the extra fees that you need to pay. Okay, so how to pay your fees? So you pay online so you cannot pay online for in Canada services. So apply in person, so you can pay with your credit card, debit card. So if you are applying by mail, so they don't accept cash or personal check. So you need to fill out the payment section on your application form with any of the following: credit card or a prepaid card or a certified check or money order. Okay, so the last one is get your passport. So your passport and any original document you submitted will be mailed to you. They may be in two separate packages. So if you pay the pickup service, the pickup date will be indicated on your receipt, and you will send someone else to pick up your passport if they have a valid identification, some in writing from you saying they are allowed to pick up. Okay, to summarize, so you need to complete the form. So you need to fill up the form, and your guarantor also need to sign in. And you need also to get all the required document and your passport photos. So the photos, one photo, the guarantor need to sign in one of your photos. So you need a one guarantor and two references, and you need also to uh, pay for your fees. And for the required document, like for the certificate of your Canadian citizenship, it need to be original, and one identification, so like your valid driver's license. So it need to be photocopy, and the guarantor need to sign, and also make sure to put the date. Okay, so I hope this video will help to those who are applying for Canadian passport.